So here's yet another story about a young gal, 26-year-old girl, engaged, all set to be married, and has a giant meltdown because her fiance, the guy, found spicy pictures of her online. In fact, not just him, but also his friends. And now she's having a meltdown about what to do, how to get rid of him, blah, 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 blah. They never learn. Title: My fiance, a 30-year-old male, found photos of an ex leaked of me, and it's jeopardizing our relationship. Says, I've been with my fiance for nearly 6 years and plan on getting married next May. I wouldn't hold your breath. I had a toxic boyfriend in college who I'm pretty sure uploaded photos of me and us on the internet somewhere. Aren't they all the toxic boyfriends? Why were you with a toxic boyfriend? Why were you having him take pictures of you? Don't you girls learn? I've had them taken down multiple times everywhere. They popped up, but honestly, it's honestly haunting that I'm always afraid there are places they still exist. Once it's online, it is always online. Anyway, my fiance went out for drinks with a group of his friends this weekend, and one of the guys showed a photo to my fiance that they thought looked like me. Obviously, my fiance flipped out, and when he came back home drunk, he accused me of some pretty awful things. Well, the situation was reversed, and your girlfriends found pictures of him with some other girl. You might be a little worked up as well, honey. At first, I lied, shocker, and said he was overreacting, but in the morning, I was so upset and he was very apologetic that I told him the truth. He was actually incredibly supportive and was both kind to me, and angry at my ex. His dad is a lawyer, and he said he could help, but that would require me to tell my father-in-law the truth. Uh-oh. I feel so sick about the whole thing. How do you think your fiance feels? How do you think he feels knowing there are pictures of his girlfriend, or probably videos out there for everybody to see? His own buddies saw this, right? Come on here. I'd almost gotten to a stage where I forgot about it now, and now it's been all drudged back up. My fiance also certainly is bothered by what he saw, understandably, and I'm afraid it will hurt our long-term relationship. Again, there are consequences to actions. Don't let people take pictures of you, videotape you. If she wasn't aware of this that was going on at the time, that's one thing. But clearly that's not the case. Clearly she knew her toxic ex, who she shouldn't have been with in the first place, was taking pictures, videos, etc. And how do we know that she wasn't egging him on to do that, right? What can I say to my fiancé to make him feel better? Nothing. Would it be a mistake to involve my father-in-law to try to take down the photos wherever they are? Are there any support groups for people who have had their photos leaked? I feel physically sick, and I've gone back and forth about whether posting this to Reddit is even a good idea, but I really want advice, and I just don't know what to do. Please be kind. I think your days with your fiance are over, because he's going to realize one day, especially if you tell his dad's going to say, you don't want to be with this girl, because there's probably way more skeletons in this girl's closet. Excuse me, guys. In this girl's closet that she's letting out. Okay? Pictures are bad enough. Now, what if there's videos? Now, and also, what's in the pictures? Is it just her naked? Or is it her with her toxic ex 9-inch you-know-what in her mouth? She doesn't specify the details of the pictures. No guy wants to imagine his girl with other dudes, let alone evidence and videos and pictures out there for the world to see. Once they're online, they are always online. This is why you got to be so careful. So I think you might as well cut your losses and move on. And you can tell your father-in-law, but he'll probably tell his son, no, I'm not having that in my family. But again, this goes to show you that there's consequences for actions. But young people and young guys do stupid-ass shit too, let's be honest here. But especially the gals nowadays, the pendulum is swung the other way. And now the gals are doing these outrageous, risky, reckless things, and there's consequence to the action. So again, I've always find these things funny because they always come back to haunt people, always. So watch what you do, guys, because it can end up online.